The starting lineup for the visiting Memphis.
And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. On the wing, Bane. The three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Melton on the wing, pounded by Morant. Oh, Brooks with the steal.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Now here's Harden with the drive. Melton, right side. Outside for Harden. Lets the three fly. Sinks it from distance.
Can't let Harden get comfortable from outside the arc. I mean, he's capable of raining threes in bunches.
Here's Morant. That shot, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Melton passes to Harden. To the paint. Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Embiid, what a show of force right there, going hard at the rim for the dunk.
The assist for James Harden.
Outside Bane. 4-3. Joel Embiid with the board. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Harden against Brooks. Harden, the pass to Harris. 3 on the clock. Ja Morant grabs a miss. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Brooks from outside. It's hauled in by the Sixers. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Melton against Bane. Left side, Harden. Pass to Embiid. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Boy, what a find. Harden's passing skill, incredible. James did win an assist title, you know.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis. Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Harden. Stolen by Jackson. And they're on the break. Here's Bane. Tipped. Kicks it out to Jackson. Launches a three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And that one falls for Jackson.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berrys, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Now here's Harris. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Melton against Bain. Beyond the arc. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Outside for Brooks. Jackson outside. Fade away. Joel Embiid with the board. The Sixers leading. Up top, Harden. Brooks defending. Harden, the pass to Embiid. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Brooks finds Bain. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Bain's got 5 now.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Harden from outside, and the three-pointer goes.
Surgical precision from Harden, demonstrating his sick handles one more time.
Outside Morant. Outside Bain. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game. From deep. Harris down low. Brooks defending. Harris misses.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
From deep, Morant. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a...
And how about a big round of applause for your Sixers youth.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. DeAnthony Melton out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter.
Harden throwing it down right in their faces. Don't be so mean, James.
Here's Morant. Harden with the defensive effort. Melton outside. Inside. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Good work there as it goes.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Harden against Morant. Unloads from 13. Now Melton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. There's Jackson with the 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Morant against Harden. Takes a 3. Adams grabs the miss. For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. On the wing, Brooks. That one's good. This game is all even. Brooks has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Philadelphia has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Harris. Now Embiid, 5 on the clock. And Harden with the slam.
That's amazing play down in the big boy area, powering that thing down on a much taller defender.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Now here's Harris, and it's out of bounds. The Sixers able to retain possession here. Here's Harden, 10 points for him. Embiid a screen on Jackson, 6 to shoot. Tucker, no good. The Grizzlies have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Brooks. Oh, Harris with the block. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Tucker. Pass to Embiid. The 17-footer. Yes, on the jumper. Embiid's got 6.
You know, Embiid does most of his work inside, but he's pretty comfortable in the mid-range, too.
Morant against Harden. Jackson finds some space. Gets some space and parries the jumper.
Have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
Now here's Harden, and here's Harris outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. Bane's got 4 rebounds now. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Outside Bane. Pass to Morant. Now Brooks, defended by Harden. Out to the wing, outside Bane. On the wing, Brooks. The 3-ball. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harris finds Embiid from outside the arc. And it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And Bane drops them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
And we're through the first half of play here. All right, good stuff, Allie.
Your 76ers, 16. The Grizzlies, 18.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court for Memphis, they've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with Luke Kennard. John Conchar is out there with Xavier Tillman. And it's Aldama in at the 4 spot.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And here's Milton. Pass to Niang. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
George Niang, not a guy who sees a bunch of minutes, but he certainly makes the most of opportunities as they come his way.
Hey, Clark, what does George Niang bring?
Well, you like to get the ball in his hands when you can, but he's most dangerous, I think, when he's playing the 4 because he can spot up and shoot the 3 pretty easily, and he's got kind of a sneaky old man's post-up game, too.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Milton passes to McDaniels. The kick out to Milton. There's the 3. No good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Aldama. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Jones from outside. McDaniels with the rebound.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Maxey passes to Milton. Drops in the 3. Milton's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Jones in the post, covered by Milton. Here's Conchar, 6 on the shot clock. Kennard on the wing, Maxey covering. And another miss by Memphis. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Milton against Jones. Pass to Niang. Drives to the hoop. Dedmon with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dedmon's got his first points of the game.
Rock the baby. Working the size advantage inside.
And the Grizzlies call time here. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ballgame.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Clark is checked in for Memphis.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Now here's Milton. Good D by Clark. McDaniels against Jones. Oh, Clark with the slam.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
On the wing, Conchar. McDaniels covering. Clark in the post. Niang's there. Goes back up. Here's Tillman. And it's blocked by Dedmon. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And stolen by Clark. Pass to Kennard. Here's Conchar. McDaniels covering. The 11-footer doesn't go that time. The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Fires the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Conchar. It's rebounded by Dedmon. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I'd go for it.
Here's Niang. And no good, trying to use the glass.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Now here's Clark. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
Milton passes to Maxey. Here's Dedmon. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Luke Kennard. That's his first personal foul.
And the free throw, no good.
At the line for your Sixers, Jalen McDaniels. Shooting one.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Sixers on top. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Tobias Harris. Joel Embiid is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's James Harden. And it's Melton in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here's Brooks. And it's Morant missing.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Pass to Melton. Dedmon with it. Harris, a screen on Jackson. Dedmon finds Harris. Outside for Harden. Clock is at 3. Misses the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yes, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that.
Power it home!
Oh, wow.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
BA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Dedmon, no good.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
And here's Morant outside. Sinks the tray. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Harden. They get it again. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Pass to Brooks. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Harris. The 76ers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Melton passes to Embiid. And that's an intentional foul.
John Morant. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Harden against Morant. Outside Harden. 5 to shoot. And the 3 off target.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Morant, the pass to Brooks.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Philadelphia has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Harris on the wing. Pass to Melton. And stolen by Morant. Melton against Bain. Outside Morant. Now here's Jackson. The 3. And they'll get another chance. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Another shot. Outside for Morant. Jackson on the wing. Just 2 to shoot. Over Embiid. Offensive rebound. Here's Adams. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Adams has gotten his first basket of the night. Outside Harden. Pass to Melton. Into the lane. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
Terrific ball movement. Harden with perfect timing on the pass. That's often overlooked when the pass gets there. He relishes his role as distributor.
The 3 from Bain. Knocks down the long J. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Harden against Morant. Harden, the pass to Dedmon. Embiid inside. They shoot again. Outside for Harden. Melton on the wing. Fires from deep. It falls! And he's brought to within 2 points now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. There's 37 seconds left in the game.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
Three-pointer, Harden. Money from deep.
This is exactly what happens when you allow James Harden to heat up.
Morant against Harden. Morant, the pass to Bain. And here's Brooks. There's the drive. Here's Adams. Oh, he missed it. Good!
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
And Philadelphia calls time here. All right, guys, what do you think?
They've got just enough time for a catch and shoot, but it has to be quick.
And the lob disrupted, not to be. And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here with the late.
Well, the weekend obviously isn't. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center. Smart finds Tatum. Ring shot on the way. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
The defense must be aware of where Tatum is, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
Out to Harris. This one for three. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Outside, Horford. About a minute played so far here in the first. Takes it off the glass.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves. And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
And he dunks it down.
Don't you forget, Harden won the assist title now, and this man can pass that rock.
Brown feeling out a bit. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
Here's Smart after the made shot from Joel Embiid. And the basket by Tatum.
Strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40% shooter from deep. That's impressive.
Harden right side. And Horford pulls it down. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Brown throws it down hard.
And the craftiness of Brown, just so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball handle.
Harden has a wide open look. Connects from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Tatum against Harris. Smart dishes to Williams. Smart kicks to Horford. Pulls up, high post, and Tatum with the basket on the assist by Horford.
Assist from.
And it's 7 points for Jason Tatum.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Harden the pass to Melton. And a strong finish with two hands.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Here's Melton. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket. Melton passes to Harden. And Harden with the stop.
Athletic move by Harden. Okay, I see you throwing it down on top of the defense.
Tatum looking around. Takes the three. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Harden. He has 5. He had a nice open look right there. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
Guys over 7 foot like Embiid, they are not supposed to do that.
Harris against Tatum. Over Harris. Tatum kicks to Smart. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Harden out outside. On the wing, Harris. Back to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
This is Harden's mindset. Consistent at attacking and looking to shoot off the catch.
Williams, a screen on Harris. Tatum, that's for 2, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Tatum's got 12 points in the game.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. It's the Celtics up 3. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
On the court for the Celtics. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for. And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge.
Top of the key. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Harden the pass to Harris. Kicks it out to Harden. There's the triple. Al Horford with the rebound. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Harden against Smart. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Milton with the ball. Outguarded by Smart. Here's Embiid.
And the defensive prowess of Williams, just effective at altering shots and almost getting into the heads of shooters.
Here's Melton, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Just 4 to shoot. From deep, Harden. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Brown outside. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 3rd assist on the night.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Harden kicks to Melton.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
In the corner, it's Harris. Back to Melton. All alone. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Boston leading by 6. Outside Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. That shot misses. And Philadelphia the other way now. And Tucker kicks to Melton. Pass to Tucker. On the wing, Harris. Tries it from the top of the key. Tucker can't get it to go. The Celtics have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
1:10 left to play in the first half. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Buries the long-range jumper. Tatum's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics.
Ooh, how about that extended range from Tatum? It's an absolute bomb.
Here's Tucker, and Tucker slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Offensive rebound. Brown outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
Got to be cognizant of where Brown is at all times because this man will torch you.
The deep 3 from Harden. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Celtics on offense. They're on a 14-4 run. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Brown missing. Embiid with it. He's got 8 over Williams. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Joel Embiid.
This is why they feed Embiid. His teammates trust his ability to get the job done.
Brown inside the line and finished off by Brown.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Thank you, David, for that interview.
76ers, 26. The Celtics, 36.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with the Anthony Melton. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town. Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Brogdon against Harden. Oh, Griffin in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Harden finds Tucker. Good D by Brogdon. And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
Brogdon scanning the floor. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Harden inside the three-point line. And it's Harris off the drive. And Tucker has it in the corner. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Shot clock at 5. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The reach of Embiid with his size and wingspan, he's a real threat on the offensive glass.
From deep three-point range, the shot by Brogdon, no good. The 76ers trail by 6. For 3, nailed from three-point land. Tucker's got 5 minutes.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Tucker inside. Griffin on him. Back to Melton. Embiid trying to break loose. White with the defensive effort. Celtics leading by 3. Brogdon the pass to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Philadelphia.
For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad, brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
Harden the pass to Embiid. Griffin looking around. Brogdon outside. A small movement by Boston. For the 3. And it's Melton with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Here's Griffin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second.
Tenacious play there by Griffin against really good defense. But he's not one to be scared off easy.
So Boston going with almost an entire new grouping. Williams, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Jason Tatum comes in for Gallinari. Brown is checked in for White. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Melton passes to Harden and taken away by Brown. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And you can put those alley-oop feeds as high as you need to when Griffin's on the receiving end. He'll pick it up off the top of the backboard if he has to.
Celtics leading by 9. Oh, Griffin in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Tucker. Another miss by Philadelphia. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
At the line for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown. 1 shot. Timeout called for Philadelphia. Who wants a free t-shirt? Our Sixers ENT looking for the loudest fans, so let them hear ya. Everyone, your Sixers ENT. Get loud for your 76ers ENT.
Timeout called the 76ers. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for Coach to change that.
Here they come. Nice round of applause for your 76ers ENT.
One shot.
And Philadelphia calls time here. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
This timeout gives them a chance to strategize because whatever the game plan they have, it's not working.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of the scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
your Sixers dance team.
And here's Boston. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Smart kicks to Tatum. With the drive. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 5th assist in this one.
Tatum's become very good at finding high percentage shots, driving hard, not just settling for jumpers.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They got their field goal percentage. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Williams is out there with Griffin, and it's Smart in at the 1. Smart against Harden. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Embiid from outside. He's off on that one. The Celtics go the other way with it. Outside Tatum. Shakes him. Rebound by the 76ers. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
Assisted basket. Coaches just love those, so credit Harris for the pass.
Oh, Griffin in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Outside Tatum. Out to the right wing. Outside Griffin. Clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And the 3 off target. The 76ers trail by 14. With it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. Melton passes to Harden. And Harden with the stop.
One of the league's best scorers. Harden knows his team depends on him to help shoulder most of that offensive load.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Harden against Smart. Here's Griffin. Kicks it to Brown. And they double up Brown. Griffin. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for P.J. Tucker.
Sixers ball. Now into the lineup for your 76ers.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Harden. Nice move.
Look, some of James Harden's career numbers are crazy. But he's also got a lot of firsts to go along with those overall totals, like the first 60-point triple-double.
Al Horford is checked in for the Celtics.
And at this stage in Harden's career, he's all about winning. He wants to win as many titles as he can.
Steps back. Williams sets a screen for Tatum. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Tatum's got 23. And Harden was the first player to average 35 points and 7 assists in a season.
Yeah, and that was in the 2018-19 season. The same year, he was also the first player to score at least 30 points against every other team. No one had done that since the NBA expanded in 2004.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Celtics? And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
1:22 left here in the fourth quarter. Tatum, that's for two. Bank shot, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
From deep, Harden. Rebounded by Smart.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Boston.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jason Tatum.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Tatum no good. And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on him here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They've led by as many as 14 points. From deep. It's not going to go for him. And it goes out of bounds.
Boston.
Last touch by Embiid. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
That these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. And for the Grizzlies, Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bade in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position, locking down the middle. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Give Tatum credit. Getting ideal positioning inside and hammering it down with power.
Moran, the pass to Brooks. Moran against Smart. Takes a 13-footer, and he gets it to go. Moran's got his second bucket of the night.
And you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Clark is checked in for Adams.
Coming onto the floor for your Grizzlies.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Outside Tatum. Outside Brown. There's the drive. Ja Morant grabs a miss.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Down low. Smart finds Horford. It's Brown on the wing, defended by Jackson. And Brown with the stuff.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
Well, Smitty with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, He's only going to get better.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Celtics.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
Becoming a star before our eyes. Brown's work ethic and desire to be great has transformed him into an elite talent.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Aldama's checked in.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Moran against Smart. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. The free throw drops for Moran. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
Now here's Tatum. 4 on the clock. The shot from 20 feet out. The shot misses.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range. That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Boston trailing. Outside Tatum. The 3 is up. On target from range. Tatum's got 5 now.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Now here's Brooks. Nice D from Tatum. Outside, Brown. Off target from outside.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Clark against Horford. From deep, Moran. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
I like this play. Good teamwork. You don't want to force Morant to do everything himself.
Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Outside Moran. Horford against Clark. Pass to Jackson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Robert Williams picks up 1.
You really get excited about Jackson's potential. The size, the agility, and the skill level to make an impact at both ends.
Boston's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. On the wing, Tatum. Brooks defending. Fires for 3. Here's Horford. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Horford's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
And here's Moran outside. No good there. And Boston going the other way now. There's Tatum with the 3. Clark grabs the board. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Pass to Brooks. Clark outside. Back to Morant. On the wing, Bain. Jackson with it. It's stolen by Smart. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his 1st foul.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
There's Tatum with the 3. And that's not going to go. It's a tie game in Memphis. After this break, we'll be...
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
So the Celtics 5 right now. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point. Outside for Brooks. It's stolen by Smart. Oh, Brooks with the steal to the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Now here's Williams. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Out to Horford. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Memphis leading. Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. And he's going for the oop here. Horford with a steal. And Tatum, here we go. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
The speed of Tatum's drive makes it so tough to defend. You just don't get a chance to stop him.
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Bane. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Outside Tatum. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Smart against Morant. On the drive, Smart. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Tatum against Brooks. Kicks it out to Clark. Outside Bane. Pass to Jackson from downtown. And they recover it. Outside Morant. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Second chance shot. That one a little long.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Brown. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And here's the fast break. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Outside, Brown. Boston again missing. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. From deep, Bane. And he can't get that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. Here's Smart with the drive. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. And they say to win big, sometimes you have to sacrifice. Tell us exactly what that means, though, in basketball terms, Smitty.
What it means, B.A., as a player, you might have to accept a more defined role. Most players grew up as the best player on their team. When you're on a contending team, sometimes you have to just star in your role.
Brown can't hit.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The height and the reach. That makes Jackson practically unstoppable.
1:07 left to play in the half. Tatum from long range. Clark grabs the board.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Jackson for 3. And here's Morant outside. Rebound Boston. Now here's Brown. Pass to Tatum. 41 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Oh, misses the dunk. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line. A chance at a 3-point play.
And the work ethic of Morant, fantastic at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
Now Now here's Smart, driving to the basket.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
The Celtics have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Screen by Horford. Tatum, good.
Yeah, such a good-looking jumper. Nice high release. Tatum can do this all day.
Clark with a screen on Smart. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And the first half comes to a conclusion.
Your Grizzlies, 2030. The Celtics, 22.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Jaren Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. It's tipped. They retain possession. Here's Brooks. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time. Costly.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Here's Brogdon. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go. Brogdon's got 6 points.
A legitimate threat beyond the arc. Brogdon's sense for when to shoot from there is outstanding.
Here's Jones. Here's Tillman. That shot off. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Outside White. And Griffin slams it in.
Blake Griffin was pointing his finger to throw it up way high, and he went, got it, and dunked it home.
Now Jones. Inside. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Here's White. Here he goes. And that one drops.
Playing under control, as usual. White takes the contact and completes the play.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
Now here's Jones. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. A shot to stop the run, and it's good for 2. It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Greg.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough, and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
And so it's Boston with it. After the basket by Memphis, Brogdon with the bucket.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Now here's Jones. White with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And he lobs it up top. Up high, and down it goes on the lob.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Brogdon against Jones. Pass to Kennard. For 3. Boston with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Gallinari. And here's Brogdon. Griffin right side. Brogdon, the pass to Griffin. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
When you put a smaller player on Blake, he has the ability to drive it, draw contact, and get to the free throw line.
A big group substitution here for Memphis. Steven Adams checked in for Aldama. Brooks comes in for Conchar. Payne, he's checked in for Kennard. And it's Morant in for Jones. Now here's Morant. He's got 12. 9:47 left in the third.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Outside Brogdon. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Brogdon's got 11 points.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
They're both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Brogdon. He's got 11. And Griffin slams it in.
Nice job by Griffin on the pick and roll. Great hands and great finish.
52 seconds left in the third quarter. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Woo-wee! Big finish. Big time. And man, they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Clark comes in for Tillman.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
Morant, the pass to Bane. The three is up. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Now here's Smart. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Down low. Oh, Clark with the slam.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Tatum, good.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Known as a crafty defender, Brown really helped.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Celtics out in front. They're up by 11. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Boston, Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5, down low. Pass to Jackson. On the wing, Bane. Outside Morant. On the wing, Brooks. Horford covering. Shot clock at 6. Right at the free throw line, Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Horford passes to Tatum. Horford, a screen on Clark. Here's Tatum.
Watch out, watch out, watch your head.
Awesome.
Get out the way.
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Morant, the pass to Clark. Right side, Bane. There's the triple. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Boston has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Williams with it. Checked by Brooks. Pass to Horford. Back to Tatum. From behind the arc. And Morant clears the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Tatum with a steal. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Pass to Smart. Williams in the post. Brooks defending. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he's good on the second. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Morant. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Brown against Bain. Fades. The kick to Tatum. Pass to Smart. Outside, Brown. Clock at 6. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
You got to respect their energy level. A lot of steals, staying active and making things happen.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot. Tremendous effort on the boards. He's been playing big all night.
Clark, the pass to Jackson. On the wing, Bain. Brooks outside. Shot to end the cold streak. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. The kick to Tatum. A minute 31 left in the fourth. Boston, no good that time either. Well, Memphis shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. This one for 3. No luck on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Brooks with it. Guarded now by Smart. Outside Bain. Up top Morant. Brooks outside. Tatum with a steal. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Brown. From deep. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Back to Brooks. Launches it. Drains the triple.
You get the feeling that Brooks will get better and better with this shot. He's obviously working on it.
Tatum passes to Brown. And stolen by Clark. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Knocked loose. And they'll get another chance. And so it's Boston with the W. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was won.
And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. DeAnthony Melton out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3 side.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Sweet move. It's Morant with the drive. Deep 2 from Brooks. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Harden against Morant. It's stolen by Adams. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to Bain. Outside Jackson. Back to Bain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis the rebound. Brooks dishes to Morant. Outside, Bain. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Second shot opportunity, and Morant gets it to go on the assist by Brooks.
Nice poise from Morant, assessing the situation and then the ability to come through under pressure.
Now, here is Harden. There's the drive, and the jam by Harden.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here is Brooks. James Harden picking up that last basket. Brooks can't cash in from the high post.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up. When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injury.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
Here's Melton. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. And the jam by Harden.
Harden throwing it down right in their faces. Don't be so mean, James.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Morant surveying the D. Driving to the basket. And a wide open look for Bain. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Harden kicks to Melton. A steal. Morant outside. He feeds it to Adams.
Not the last time we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Steve.
Good on the second free throw.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Harris up top. Brooks covering. Harris passes to Embiid. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Now here's Embiid. Can't cash in from close range.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Jackson up top, guarded by Embiid. Jackson misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Harden dishes to Tucker. Back to Harden. Shoots off the step back. And that one hits back iron.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
The pass to Bain. Back to Morant. High arcing shot. Another shot outside for Jackson. Shoots over Melton. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. A good close contest so far.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Nobody near Melton. No good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Adams, the pass to Bain. Here's Morant. Rebound by Joel Embiid. And it's Harden with the ball for the 76ers. It's a 5-point game. Fires for 3. The offensive rebound. Harris outside. From deep 3-point range, it's hauled in by Adams. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. On the wing, Bain. Here's Jackson. Some solid defense from Harris.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Kicks it out to Harden. Shoots it up. The 76ers with another miss. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's the lob to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
And ball goes up and Adams comes down. The anticipation skills, knows where to be to finish that play.
Timeout called the 76ers. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Now, here is Harden. Pass to Melton. Out to Harris. Harden outside with the shot. The shot misses. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. The 3 from Morant. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Morant against Harden. Out to Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Harden, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Jackson dishes to Adams. Bain against Melton. Just 5 on the clock. And Embiid with the block.
Look at how well Embiid uses his size on defense there, swatting down the shot and doing it with authority. That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Morant outside. Offensive rebound. Adams. And he converts the layup. Adams has got 4 points in the quarter.
To put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Harris outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Hey, there's no denying the direction in Philly. They want to win now. The Sixers have an attitude coming from their front office that they want to get it done now, and I like seeing that.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team. Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Left side, Bain, and he goes in for the dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jackson kicks to Brooks. Outside for Jackson, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
19 seconds left in the first half of basketball. That one wide left. Melton against Bain. Embiid leaves it up and in off the pretty assist. Embiid's got his second bucket.
Few players in the NBA strike fear into opponents, but Embiid is one of them because of his size, skill, and crazy strength.
All right, David, thank you.
Get ready for the double watching.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We're seeing a tremendous game from Steven Adams.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Shake Milton. He's out there with Tyrese Maxey. McDaniels is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Niang in a power forward position. Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Here's Dedmon, and Dedmon throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
The 76ers trail by 7. Niang passes to Dedmon. Clark dishes to Jones. Back to Clark. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Now here's Milton. Defended by Jones. Here's Niang. Grizzlies with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Conchar, the pass to Tillman. Kicks it out to Jones. 4 on the shot clock. Off target from outside. The 76ers trail by 9. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play. That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
McDaniels dishes to Dedmon. Tillman grabs the miss. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Bobbed up there for Clark. And slammed up by Clark.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Milton kicks to Niang. Another miss by Philadelphia. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And another turnover here by Memphis.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside, Maxey. Dedmon a screen. Maxey passes to Niang. Dedmon. And the layup falls. Dedmon's got 4 points in the quarter.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Passes to Tillman. And here's Kennard. Here's Tillman. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The 76ers trail by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Milton kicks to Dedmon. That shot off, and it's Memphis the other way. Kennard, the pass to Tillman. Into the lane.
And taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Well, certainly, Clark, the 76ers, the past few seasons, have given their fans plenty to feel good about.
Yeah, and you know, those Philly fans are really hard to please. They have great expectations and knowledge to go along with it. But you're right. I mean, it's been much easier to look on the bright side in Philly recently. The talent and results have been trending up in recent years.
Here's Kennard. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Kennard, the pass to Tillman. Kicks it out to Jones. Shot clock at 6. No good on the 3. The 76ers trail by 9. 40 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And it's good. 2 points. Dedmon's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Outside, Jones. Going inside. Clark with a wide open look. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Now, here's Maxey. Milton in the corner. Outside, Maxey. Back to Milton. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we've watched 3 so far in this one.
Please give a big round of applause.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Platter.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Luke Kennard out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Conchar into the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Tillman. Jaren Jackson comes in for Brandon Clark. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for John Conchar. And it's Bain in for Luke Kennard. Knocked away. It's stolen by Adams, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Morant, he's checked in for Tyus Jones. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Morant. Out to Brooks. Inside. Embiid with the steal. Melton against Bain. And the dunk by Embiid.
MB showing you a little force, wanting to dunk it down whenever he can.
Up top, Morant, guarded by Harden. Morant passes to Jackson. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Bain. Back to Adams. Not going to go that time. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers trail by 4. Harden outside. And Tucker has it in the corner. And there's the drive. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Morant. And the rejection by Embiid. Brooks kicks to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Payton for 3. Rebounded by Tucker.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Harris outside to tie it up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Harris has got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
Boy, this is the threat that Harris poses now. He's a scorer from every level. Inside, three-point land, and at the rim.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And the second free throw, good.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Harden the pass to Tucker to take the lead. Harden scanning the floor. That gives them the lead. Harden's got the lead up to 1 now for the 76ers.
This is not unfamiliar territory for Harden. He is used to being the go-to guy, especially when his team needs a big hoop.
And it's in there. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
Well, Brooks is always working hard for this team, and here it pays off with a huge basket.
And a deep 3 from Harden. No good. Shot missing. And it's Memphis the other way. 1:39 left in the fourth. Jackson passes to Brooks. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Now it's a 3-point Grizzly lead. Timeout called the 76ers. They trail by 3. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He's not happy with what he says are late rotations defensively against their three-point shooters. And at the offensive end, he wants his guys to get their own shots within the rhythm and flow of the offense. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
He's so clutchy. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Out to Brooks. Outside Jackson. Shoots over Tucker. Jackson misses. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Harden against Morant. Yes!
This is exactly what happens when you allow James Harden to heat up.
Morant outside. Pass to Adams. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Now is Harden. Good!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Morant reaches to Jackson. Brooks for 3. No good that time. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
Both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, BA, you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. D'Anthony Melton out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3. Now here's Harden. And it's off from three-point range.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Smart for 3. The shot comes out. Philadelphia with the ball. Now Melton to the paint. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Up top, Harden, defended by Smart. Harden, the pass to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. No good from outside.
Boy, when you think about the Boston Celtics and their fans, I think one thing that makes them unique, it isn't just the state of Massachusetts, right? It's the entire region of New England.
No one covering. Tatum's got 5 now.
This guy's so effective from downtown. Jason Tatum knows he has the green light. He's so comfortable from range.
Now here's Harden. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Yeah, Doris, if you're anywhere in the northeast portion of the U.S., you're going to see a lot of Boston jerseys.
Well, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, they all adopt the Celtics as their hometown team. But here's what's even more impressive, BA. Go to any NBA city, any of the other 29 cities, and you are going to see Celtic green jerseys. That is a fan base that travels well.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Harden can't hit.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Outside Tatum, puts the move on, and finished off by Tatum.
Great scores need easy opportunities to pile up those points. Tatum above the rim and the nice finish.
And Philadelphia calls time here. The 76ers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Oh my, James Harden with a statement right there.
Outside Tatum. From the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. On the wing, Harden, defended by Smart. Smart against Harden. To the inside. On the wing, Harden. Into the lane. And Harden with the slam.
Well, with that frame and that power, James Harden leaves no doubt.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
Now here's Tatum. 7 points in the game. Horford passes to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Smart against Harden. Harris passes to Embiid. No good on the 3. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, BA, talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
Now here's Smart. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Boy, you get a real glimpse of the explosiveness of Jaylen Brown. What a big-time finish.
Harden against Smart. Pass to Melton. He takes it in. Now here's Embiid. Back to Melton. Shoots over Brown. Melton misses.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
Horford for three. Drills it from deep. Horford's got 5.
I'll tell you, for a guy who attempted less than 1 three-pointer per game for the first 8 years of his career, how good is Al Horford from range?
He buries it from 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Tatum. 9 points in the game. Pass to Brown. He's off on the layup.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And so it's Jason Tatum. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with D'Anthony Melton. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Pass to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Emphatic slam by Embiid. Not afraid to get physical with the defense.
Smart outside. Brown with it. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Pass to Melton. Outside Tucker. And here's Harris. Outside Harden. 17-foot shot on the way. And that one's long. The Celtics with the lead.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
And it's Tatum missing.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 9. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
And the bucket is good.
If you're going to the mid-range game, you've got to do it efficiently in the modern NBA. Jason Tatum, yes, sir.
And Melton, here we go, to the left wing. Embiid passes to Tucker. Jacks up a 3. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Right side Brown. Horford outside. Here's the 3. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Well, this is just another way that Al Horford can beat you. He has turned himself into a quality three-point shooter.
Harden from outside.
2 minutes.
There's the triple. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Harris against Tatum. Over Harris. The kick to Tatum. Takes a 3. And the Celtics have another 3.
Well, the confidence of Jason Tatum is evident always. As soon as the ball touches his hands, he is shot ready and lets it go.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. Yeah?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you. Outside Tatum from deep. And Tucker pulls it down.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Harris passes to Melton. Tucker with a screen. Melton finds Tucker. Horford with the block.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
Tatum against Harris. Brown with a screen. Tatum. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Melton. Puts it in off the killer crossover.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Harden against Smart. Outside Tatum. There's the drive. Good D by Harris. Outside Harden. It's good if it goes. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Allie, as always, thank you.
The Celtics, 26. The 76ers, 20.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the center position. That's the Boston Five. Now here's Williams. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's foul number 2 for him.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Outside Tatum. 6 to shoot. Pass to Williams. Back to Tatum. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game. But sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Here's Smart. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Outside Tatum. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul. Got a line change here for Boston.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Brogdon. Down low. Stolen by Harden. From deep, Melton. Here's Harris. Count it, and the foul. It goes on Malcolm Brogdon.
Yeah, Harris is all heart. He won't relent on the play. It ends up getting an and-one chance.
The free throw drops for Harris. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Outside Brogdon, beyond the arc. On target from range. Brogdon's got his first 3 points of the game.
You can see that this coaching staff trusts Malcolm Brogdon's ability to make the right decision. Nice pick and roll play right there.
Now here's Harris. 5 points in the game. Pass to Embiid. Melton up top, defended by Griffin. 4 on the clock. Tucker, no good. Boston has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really it now. And it's a completely new group for the 76ers.
Again, that was Celtics entertainment.
The Sixers trailing. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Milton no good. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal. And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Brogdon from outside. And the Celtics another three.
Well, what we know about Malcolm Brogdon is he is Mr. Efficiency. It doesn't matter if it's from distance.
Milton against Brogdon. That one goes in. Milton's got his first bucket in this one.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
1:51 left in the third. Outside Brogdon. Pass to Cornette. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Philadelphia ball.
Milton with it. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Now here's Brogdon. He has 6. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Dedmon.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range. And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
And here's Brogdon. Griffin, a screen on Milton. Brogdon, the pass to Griffin. Out of bounds. It's going to be Philadelphia's ball.
Sixers ball.
58 seconds left in the third. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control. And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
He rifled that one in from distance. Brogdon's gotten his third basket of the night.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Gallinari inside, working on McDaniels. Gallinari's shot is off. It's McDaniels on the wing. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. 3/4 of play and a close one here. Celtics out in front.
Please give a big round of applause.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. D'Anthony Melton out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. Now here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
This is James Harden deep in his bag. Off the dribble drive. Put that defender in the rear view, James.
Smart outside. Inside. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Outside Harden. Left side Tucker. from deep. Melton. Harris down low. Tatum's there. To the middle. Here's Melton. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
And Melton drops them both. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Smart. Pass to Brown. There's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his third foul so far.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Embiid with a steal. Melton with the ball. Now guarded by Brown.
You can't discount Embiid's value as a passer. That vision and court awareness. These are traits a team loves to have in a big man.
Now here's Smart. Tatum a screen on Harden. Smart passes to Tatum. Buries it from three. Tatum's got 19 points.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Pass to Melton. Harris on the wing. Back to Melton. Shot clock at 5. Harris down low. Hounded by Tatum. Harris misses. Boston has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. It's Brown on the wing. Melton covers. Here's Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Harden finds Melton. Back to Harden. And stolen by Brown. Now the Celtics on the move. And Smart with the bucket on the assist by Brown. Smart's got his first basket.
How about the poise of Marcus Smart under duress? Delivers a big-time shot.
Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
James Harden has always absorbed a huge offensive burden. It matters not where he's playing and with whom. The guy is big time in the clutch.
Now here's Smart. Williams on the wing. Out to Horford. Smart outside. Pass to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Melton. Williams passes to Smart. Out to Horford. Outside, Brown. Shoots over Melton. Joel Embiid with the board. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Harden, the pass to Embiid. Ooh, rejected by Horford. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Brown against Melton. Pass to Embiid. Outside for Harden. Tucker with the ball. Shot clock at 6. To tie it up. Count it. Oh, a tremendous three. We're tied.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Now here's Tatum. Oh, he buried the three.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Screen by Embiid. Harden's got space. And he sinks it. And that one brings him within 1.
Well, if you need a bucket, there's no guy you probably want more than James Harden doing his thing. Ball on the string, you need to score it, no problem.
One thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the ball.
And so it's Boston with it, following the score by Philadelphia. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Tatum Tatum against Harris. Tatum drives in.
Well, we know Jason Tatum is...
And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
People were worried that this was so many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up. And
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Tucker. Oh, wow. Unable to get off a shot. They'll turn it over. Very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And now we've got an intentional foul. Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker.
And this is who you want at the line in a close ball game. James Harden.
And the Celtics call time here. They're losing by 2. 1 second left in the fourth quarter here. All right, guys, what you take?
And this comes down to whether they want to go for a 3 to win or send it to overtime with the 2. Either way, it's got to happen off this inbound pass.
So it's the 76ers taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional...
To the history of the
The starting lineup for the visitors.
And great, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. Jackson passes to Adams. And here's Tatum for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
No, this man Tatum can strike so quickly. He can just stop, pop, and pull up on a dime.
Smart against Morant. Outside for Jackson. Williams with the block. Smart against Morant. And finished off by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Celtics now. Picked by Horford. The 3 from Tatum. It's rebounded by Memphis.
First personal foul.
The drive by Brooks. Morant finds Bain from the arc. And Tatum pulls it down. The Celtics have gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Smart on the wing. Here's Brown. Buries the 20-footer.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Morant scanning the floor. And Morant throws it down.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Outside, Smart. Outside, Tatum. Now here's Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Tatum. From deep. The rebound by Steven Adams.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Robert Williams.
A massive energy force. Adams is about 270, and that's all nasty. Very hard to contain. He draws a lot of fouls.
Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Oh, my!
Nice finish. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Brown against Bain. Takes a 3. And Brown is good for 3. Brown's got 5 now.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Boston leading by 8. Outside Tatum. Pass to Horford. Goes up from the top of the key. The shot, no good. And it's Memphis the other way. Here's Morant. Memphis moving it around. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Shoots. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Boston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Horford kicks to Williams. Pass to Tatum. takes the three. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 6-point game. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Williams passes to Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics. On the wing, Bane. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Celtics lead by 6. And
fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth next team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
So on the 4 for Memphis. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Smart kicks to Tatum. Clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Williams. Chalk up 2 there. Williams has got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Here's Morant. Brooks outside. Bane passes to Brooks. Back to Bane. Outside for Jackson. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Brown. Celtics leading by 8. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. To the middle and finished up by Morant.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Smart with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. And Horford wide open. He shoots. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Tatum, that's for 2. Hey, Richard, last season, Spurs coach Greg Popovich moved into first all-time in career coaching wins. And you played for him. You know him well. Any memories or thoughts about playing for Popovich?
First, let me say congratulations to Greg Popovich, because he is the type of coach and person you want to be the face of this league. You want him to be the face of the coaching ranks, because he is so humble, he is so demanding, and you know what? He knows how to host a pretty good meal, too.
And you were a part of many of those, correct?
Oh, yeah, a lot of those meals. And look, we'll talk about the coaching a little later, but he knows how to do a really good meal.
Morant gets to Adams. That one, no good. Good D by Williams. Brown wide open. He fires. Hands it from downtown. Brown's got 10 points.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
It's Morant with the drop. And it's out of bounds. Well, they say it was last touch by Brown. 1:21 left in the first half. Celtics leading by 13. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Here's Morant, and he goes big with the dunk right over Al Horford.
Showing off that vert, Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Morant against Smart. Brown outside. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bain passes to Brooks. There's the lob to Adams, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Deflects the pass. Morant with the steal. Jackson with it. Picked up by Brown. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Brooks. Brooks has got his first 2 points. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out.
And so it's the Boston Celtics ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. Back to the action in just a minute. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
We've got Brogdon. Gallinari is out there with Griffin. Then it's White, and it's Cornette in at the 5 down low. That's the Boston 5. Outside for Griffin. Fires the 3. That shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Conchar. Misses the deep 3-point attempt. Brogdon outside. Drops in the layup for 2. Brogdon's got the first points to start out the 3rd quarter for the Celtics.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And another miss by Memphis. Celtics leading by 11. Gallinari right side. Outside Griffin. Beyond the arc. Can't hit that one.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Here's Gallinari. And that one, good. Gallinari's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
Here's Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Knocks down the 3-ball. Jones has got 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Brogdon looking it over. Pass to Griffin. Here's Cornette. There's the steal. Kennard for three. It's hauled in by Cornette. Cornette's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Gallinari, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Gallinari's got his second basket.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
There's a good screen. There's the pass to Concho. From deep three-point range, Griffin grabs the board.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Gallinari down low. Out to White. From deep. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school. The Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path for the league.
Celtics leading by 16. Gallinari outside. Back to Brogdon. Three-pointer. Kennard with the rebound. And for Memphis, they're shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Launches a three. Bangs home the trifecta. Kennard's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Brogdon outside. Out to White. Lets it go from deep. Kennard with the rebound. Shoots the three. That one doesn't go. And so it's Boston. 13 points up at the end of the period.
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rhythm of passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Brown against Bain. Goes up on the wing. That misses off the backboard.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's Morant. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Outside, Horford. And here's Smart. Outside, Horford. The tray. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Down low. Out to Morant. Passes it to Bain. It's stolen by Brown. Here's wow.
Gotta love that one.
Wow.
Smart against Morant. Driving the lane.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Smart with the ball. It's Brown on the wing. Fires from 18. They get it back. Outside Tatum. A second chance effort. Just 5 to shoot. Count that one. And the Celtics lead by 11.
Ooh, good little touch on the floater. Tatum making it look way too easy.
Here's Morant. Second chance shot. And there's the nice layup by Adams. Adams has got his first 2 points of the night.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Smart against Morant. Smart kicks to Brown. Brooks with no one around. Good. Nice assist from Morant.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
First team foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Jason Tatum.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game.
What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Smart kicks to Brown. Great D that time from Bain. The Grizzlies trail by 6.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Grizzlies on offense. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points, and he's good on the 3-ball.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Brooks against Tatum. It drops.
It is the sheer confidence of Tatum, ready to put his team on his back.
Morant outside. No good on the shot. Now Boston takes it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Good on the 3-point shot. And now an 8-point Celtic lead.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now. That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that hit factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
Smart passes to Horford. So we see Boston get the win here. Probably. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin.